Okay, hi everybody. I'm back with the next video. All right, so this is just a brief overview of the syllabus. So expectation is that you go through and read every page of the syllabus. There definitely are quiz questions that come directly out of the syllabus, so you have to read them. There are no gimmies. But this is just a brief overview of what is on some of the pages, okay? So the first page is introductory, just a description of the course, my visiting hours, and the easiest way to contact me is through the Canvas inbox. So please do that. Use the Canvas inbox. It's the best way to get me. All right. The next couple pages is just about what we're going to do in this class. So introduction again to my method of how I teach the class, the things that we're going to learn this semester in our objectives, and you'll see those two things reflected in our discussion boards and our activities, and of course our exams. Okay. Next is our textbook. So for this class, there are two textbooks that are required. This one, the Complete Guide to Fashion, is really where you're going to be doing most of your reading assignments. And then the swatch book, since this is such a tactile class, there are over 100 swatches in that book. So we will be pulling swatches out, holding on to them, measuring, doing some activities on them. So both books are required. The swatch book, please only get it new. If you get a used one, there's no guarantee all the swatches are there, and I will probably ask you to use the swatches you don't have. That's just the way it works. So please get that one new. This one you can purchase used. And then the last two things that you need something that's called a pick glass. I'll explain what that is. There's a link to purchase it on Amazon. That's the cheapest place to get it. And then some double-sided tape, which you can get from wherever you buy tape. Okay. The next few pages are just classroom policy. So communication, so how I'll communicate with you, how you communicate with me, how we'll communicate with each other, how we'll get feedback. Just tips to pass the class, our late assignment policy. What happens if there's some catastrophic, failure with Canvas, the attendance drop policy, and just the campus's academic honesty policy. Then, there's some expectations of what you can expect from me and what I expect from you, and then an overview of the grind. And we'll dive into the grind here in just a second, all right? The grading policy, so grade breakdown, grade tracker. The great thing with a grade tracker, Canvas does all this for you as well. Some people still want to write it down and do the calculations, but Canvas does all of the grading calculations for you. So you have the grade tracker there. A detailed description of the assignments that we'll be doing and what they're worth as a percentage of your grade. So I'm very intentional to make it so that no one thing is the bulk of your grade. So it's not like a midterm is going to, if you had an A, you don't do a grade in the midterm, you end up with a D. I don't think that's a great way to show student success. So we have a variety of activities that we do that all roll up to your grade, okay? And then next is the grind. And the grind is just my word, because we're going to be grinding, for the activities we're going to do each week. So touch of the week, when they open, what we're going to be covering, and then any additional activities that we may do, okay? And then the last bit of the syllabus is just important campus stuff you should know. We have a lot of resources on campus. Even though we're in this virtual environment, all of these resources still exist. There are still people working, doing these activities. So if there's something that you need, this is the first place to look for it. But of course, you can always come to the visiting hours or send me an inbox, and I'll be able to help you out if there's something on campus that some additional things on campus that you would like. Okay. All right. That is it for now. You are ready to dive into the next page.